Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to have you pause the camera and see which one is resonating with you. And we're going to go ahead and start with deck number 1. All right, we have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Temperance, overall energy, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like what's going on is that you guys have like some sort of opportunity coming up or being handed to you. It could be some sort of career opportunity. It kind of looks like maybe you're just starting a job. And it's kind of like you're learning in the process. Like you don't know too much about it, and you're trying to like figure your way through this job. You know, maybe it's some sort of promotion and you're working in some sort of new department. You don't want to ask too many questions, so you're just trying to figure things out on your own. It also could be that you just started some sort of entry-level position. It also seems that if it is not a job, then there is still some sort of passion project. Maybe you're trying your hand at something new, especially if like you inherited something, so it's in your blood, like you know how to do this. You know, like you would be a natural at something, but you've never necessarily done it before. So it seems that, you know, this could be some sort of opportunity for you to just kind of like start, you know, developing this skill. And so this is kind of new for you. And I feel like you're really passionate about it. Whatever this new skill is, I feel like you're still a little bit confused and trying to figure things out, but it's fun. I feel like you're discovering things about yourself that, you know, you didn't know how to do, especially for those of you that do some form of writing. It just seems like there is something going on where, you know, maybe you are deciding that you can channel your energy into this, you know, or into this format. Yeah, it also could be painting. It could be anything. It just seems that, you know, your hobby is becoming more of a passion project or something lucrative, something that you could actually make money with. Maybe you're also discovering that you're some sort of a healer. Maybe you're good at dream interpretation, and you're like, oh, okay, like so far so good. I've been pretty correct on interpreting people's dreams. Maybe I could charge for it now. You know, so something's going on where I feel like you are developing some sort of skill. You're practicing, playing around with it, and just kind of like learning as you go. In regards to relationships, relationships, there's something going on. It seems that maybe you thought you had some sort of solid relationship, or it seemed pretty secure. Or maybe you and your person have been trying to rebuild a relationship, or, you know, trying to work on it. But I feel that something's going on, some sort of secret that might come out. Maybe this has already happened, but it seems like there could be some sort of secret that comes out that could be heartbreaking. Maybe you're feelings a sense of betrayal, or maybe your partner feels this way about you. It could be cheating, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anything that is, misleading or deceptive. Just finding out that your partner was keeping something from you. And it could be reversed. Maybe you were the one keeping something from your partner. I also feel that someone needs to grow up. Like there's a level of immaturity, maybe in regards to how someone handles problems. And I feel like that needs to be worked on. In regards to family or something, if you have a child, you might learn something about your child that is heartbreaking. I don't know, maybe they've been having some sort of a secret and they share it with you. And it just seems like it's hurtful and there's a need to heal. Maybe they need to heal, you need to heal, but there could be something going on with somebody's child. Hopefully it's nothing too disturbing, but it just seems like there's a secret in regards to somebody's child. It also might involve the father or another family member. I feel like the family historian might learn something about their family that is also like confusing and disappointing. Like maybe finding out something about the paternity of, your parents or your grandparents, or finding out that, your auntie was really your mom, or just something in regards to a family secret. It does seem like there's something going on where you learn something about the family and it's just like heartbreaking. You also might find yourself trying to heal, any type of things that have been going on from generation to generation. Maybe you're trying to, clear or heal the family bloodline in some way. I do feel that some sort of peace is going to be restored to your life, or some sort of balance after, some sort of hurt, pain, or disappointment. If someone has any type of drinking problem or any problem with addiction, and somebody messed up, I feel like somebody's going to correct that. They're going to get back on the wagon and try to stabilize their life again. Also, anything that was disappointing that happened in a recent past, or it could be the distant past, but I feel like you're going to heal from that and your faith is going to be restored. You're going to make peace with a situation that was painful. It's possible that somebody's been praying for you or you've been praying for somebody. I feel like you're also trying to attract something into your life, whether it is finances or love, but it seems like you're trying to attract something into your life. I kind of feel like a fire sign is asking you a lot of questions, or you are confused by the behavior of a fire sign. Yeah, definitely seems like you find out some sort of information that just like completely catches you off guard. You weren't expecting this. Definitely could be finding out something about a third party. The other thing I'm getting is that it could be something that is revealed to you about a sibling or a cousin. I kind of feel too like maybe somebody is worried about being judged. There could be something going on with somebody's sexuality that is very confusing. Maybe somebody's trying to find themselves or understand themselves. Or maybe someone knows who they are, but they haven't shared that information. And when it comes out, it's kind of like initially heartbreaking, but then you would find peace in it, whatever that is. I feel that something has to crumble to be leveled out, like so that the flaws can be exposed, so that the issue could be resolved, including your train of thought. Something could be going on with, your ideas or your perceptions of people or life need to be like restructured. So you might find yourself having some sort of enlightenment. Something just like completely changes your whole thought process. Now, it's also possible that you could find out that a fire sign was doing spell work on you, which would be very hurtful or shocking to find out that a fire sign was behind something that happened in your life that wasn't that great. You also could find out that somebody had been doing spell work trying to break up your relationship. I also feel that someone's relationship or persona has been a facade. If you've been covering for somebody, I don't know, the secret might come out anyway. There could be an air sign involved in a situation as well. I just feel like something is for show or something is like a front. There's also the possibility that family members have been involved, either in your relationship, like your love interest, their family members. Or there also could be some kind of gang stalking going on. It does seem like somebody's tinted glasses are being removed or falling off. Again, it seems like it could have something to do with the paternity of a parent, somebody's mother, or just like a family secret in general. There could be something in regards to an affair. I'm also getting that maybe somebody was attracted to another person, but they never said anything, or they kept it a secret, but that ended up hurting the person that they loved or the person that they were interested in, because it seems like they were too concerned about judgment from either family, work, or the public in some way, or not having the approval from the mother. I kind of feel like somebody who you thought you could trust tried to come in between you and your person, or had something to do with a relationship falling apart. You also might start to realize that a water sign has been very toxic or unhealthy, and possibly an earth sign as well. I'm just getting something about a damaging relationship. I kind of feel like you are trying to heal yourself. You're trying to cure your anxiety. It also could be that you are a healer and you remove anxiety from other people. Another thing I'm getting is that if somebody is in your energy, they're giving you anxiety, even if they haven't reached out to you yet. I just feel that something about their energy is making you anxious, maybe because they're anxious. Yeah, you're gonna feel something before it happens. I feel like your physical body is going to pick up on a person, a person's energy before they even reach out to you or approach you. One other thing I'm seeing is that somebody is trying to fix a relationship. I kind of feel like if this is your relationship that fell apart, there's somebody that's trying to fix it. Or you are trying to bring two people together. Just trying to do a good thing and trying to heal some sort of relationship. And it also, something also could be done out of guilt, like somebody secretly did something and they're just like, it's my fault. Maybe if I could fix it without letting them know that I was the cause of this. So I kind of feel like somebody is trying to make things right, but they're doing it secretly, either through meditation or magic. Yeah. All right, so moving on to deck number 2. All right, you have awaiting results, third eye chakra, dedicated effort, seek the truth, balance, overall energy, seek, lead, and blossom. All right, so I feel that you've just ended some sort of major cycle in your life, and you've grown or evolved in some way. And now you are being put on some new path where you're having to learn or you're having to study something. You could be put in a position where you are going to lead, like you're meant to be some sort of leader. Even if not the leader of others, at least for yourself, especially if you worked for a company. Maybe it's time for you to be an independent contractor, or an entrepreneur. But if you do lead other people, this could be talking about, like being a manager or someone who is just in charge. Maybe people see you as a leader. I feel like you've had like a lot of life experiences that qualify you for a certain position. And I feel that you're also just kind of being open to the universe. If you are put in some sort of position to lead, I feel that you want to be kind of diplomatic about it. I feel like you're open to what other people have to say, other people's input. And I feel like you're wanting to be fair and implement things into your leadership. You're like, okay, I'm a leader, but I'm listening to what other people are saying. So I feel like you wouldn't be like a dictator. It seems like you're also just kind of like going within for answers. Like maybe you've come to the conclusion that you are a better leader with yourself, or that you need to trust your own advice more. I feel like the answers are within you. Maybe you've been seeking outside of yourself, but like everything's just kind of like leading back to you understanding that the answers reside within you. So I'm also getting a situation where you're being observed or you're being considered for something. Maybe people are considering you for some sort of position, or maybe you are an applicant and you're being considered for, whatever this is that you put an application in for. And so you're just kind of, in the meantime, waiting to see what's going to happen. But try to remember not to just keep looking or waiting and, checking your email. Try to preoccupy your time doing something else, or putting that energy into something else. I kind of feel too like 7 is significant for you. You might start seeing synchronicities of 7s, but I also feel like 7 talks about viewing things objectively, being able to think outside the box or put yourself in another person's shoes, and just able to see both sides of a situation. So I kind of feel like you're going to be doing that. You must have some sort of important decision coming up, because you're being asked not to rush into it. I do feel that, something's also being revealed to you as well, maybe through a dream or a vision, before you receive the results or the answers that you're seeking. You're going to have some sort of vision or confirmation. You might need to also meditate, do more meditation, or a different form of meditation if your intuition has been blocked. It could be something that's going on with your psychic abilities that need attention. Maybe you're needing to work on it. It also could be that you have a new psychic ability that is developing. Maybe this is something that's been, going on for a while. Like something has been developing at a very slow rate and is getting ready to become activated. So yeah, I feel like there's also that possibility that you have some sort of psychic ability that's about to unlock. I feel like you're also going to get recognition for your efforts, especially if you've been putting like a lot of hard work into something. At some point, I feel like you're going to get that recognition. I feel like whatever's going on in your life, you're being asked to trust in the process. Don't worry about the fine details. I feel that something very transformative is happening in your life. And this is like a very slow transformation, whatever's been going on. This can apply to something health-wise too. Like maybe you've been slowly working on your health, getting healthier. Maybe you're starting to see some sort of physical results when it comes to your health. I don't know too if you had been sick or ill, depressed, but I feel like something has taken time to heal. And you might start to realize that, okay, like, hey, I'm just now starting to realize that I'm not that sad anymore, or I haven't been as sick as I have in the past. Like you're starting to recognize that you're healing. And it does seem like you're going to be doing some sort of self-reflection. Now, I don't know if you've been avoiding the truth or not wanting to see something, but I feel like it's time for you to see the truth. Something's getting ready to be revealed to you. Maybe you also are going to end up going down some sort of a rabbit hole and finding more and more information out about something. Your job or your career also might have something to do with secrets. Spiritually, it looks like a veil is being removed, or like you're able to see beyond the veil, like something is opening up to you. You might start to see things that you didn't used to see. Maybe you were avoiding things because you just weren't ready or you were afraid, but it just seems like maybe now you're ready to receive hidden truth or hidden information. Something also could be going on with your job or your line of work where you're finding out something about the company that you work for. You also seem to be searching for some sort of peace or balance in your life, and it does look like it's going to be restored. Maybe there's also someone coming into your life that kind of helps bring balance to your life. Maybe they compliment you, or they add some sort of element to your life that was needed. And so it's like you balance each other out, and it doesn't just have to be a romantic relationship, but somebody who is bringing out your best. In a relationship, it could be that you're spiritually linked to someone. It's almost like you're in each other's minds. There's someone that you're spiritually connected to. Maybe you're only able to communicate with this person through dreams, or maybe you've been anticipating hearing from someone in a dream and then it happens. I feel like just in general, there is something that is very healing happening to you this week. It's giving you a sense of healing or a sense of peace. If you've been looking for a place to live, I feel like you're going to find it. If you've been waiting for, an approval, like you put in that application, you and several applicants, I feel like finally you get called back for the home. I feel like what's meant for you is waiting for you. Like nobody else is going to see it. Like other people are going to be blinded to some sort of opportunity, except for you, because it's meant for you. Somebody might be like, where did you find that? I was just looking over there. I was just looking for this. I didn't see it. And I just kind of feel like it wasn't for them to see it. I kind of feel like somebody is also ready to have a conversation that they have been avoiding. Maybe somebody had to heal before they could have a conversation with you. Or maybe you're the one that feels healed enough to have that conversation with somebody. If somebody recently confessed their feelings for you, I feel like maybe they're patiently waiting for your response. I feel that something is stabilizing in your life in general. And I feel that healthy foundations are being established. Yeah, something is going to be revealed to you in a dream. Or somebody is like visiting you in a dream. I just feel like you're receiving some sort of messages. Yeah, I feel like you are having some sort of vision or premonition about something. Has to do with an air sign or an earth sign. Also, if you were waiting to hear about some sort of legal matter, I feel like maybe you're going to dream about it before it happens. Maybe you've already been dreaming about something happening. Like maybe you've been dreaming about some sort of child custody situation or any type of court situation. And I feel like your dreams are like just trying to prepare you for what's getting ready to happen. But whatever the answer is or the outcome, I feel like it brings you peace. If you've been wondering something about what you're supposed to be doing or like your purpose or the type of job you're supposed to be doing, again, I feel like maybe you've already been getting clues in your dreams, but if not, it should be revealed to you. Also possible that your enemy could be revealed to you. I also feel like you're having to pick up the pieces or possibly clean up somebody else's mess. Or you are just kind of like on a path of restructuring your own damage. Maybe there have been things in your life that have just not been going right. And maybe your life has, in a sense, fallen apart, especially maybe financially. And it seems like you're having to like rebuild or restructure your finances. I feel like you're having to put order back into your life, order out of chaos. Mm. Again, I just keep getting led to talk about dreams. Something being revealed to you in a dream. Also, you might learn a secret about a family member. Mm. You might realize that something has been an illusion. I don't know. Kind of seems like maybe initially you were being unrealistic about something, and then you get a reality check, and it helps you to put things into perspective. And I feel like you're being grounded. Like this is happening so that you can be regrounded. Maybe you had lost touch with reality. Um, and something is happening to ground you again. Yeah, it does seem like you're just finding peace. Um, Someone also might be sharing their feelings with you, and it's just like the feeling is mutual. Mm. You might find out that a fire sign was very angry with you. Maybe you didn't even know this. Um, and I don't know. I feel like maybe they're no longer angry with you, or there's going to be peace or forgiveness. Also, when something good comes along, you might have a hard time accepting it or believing it, especially if somebody is like treating you really well. I feel like this is the universe way of trying to show you that you are beautiful inside, or you know, that you are deserving of something. Like something is supposed to be like a reflection of your goodness. All right, so moving on to deck number 3. All right, you have Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the World. Overall energy, 6 of Cups, the Hermit, and the 4 of Pentacles. It kind of seems like maybe you've been really introverted. Maybe you've been very isolated, and it seems like literally hiding in a cave, not wanting to come out. I feel like maybe you've been stuck in a sense, but at the same time, you know, you've been getting enlightened and learning things about yourself. Maybe it took you to be separated from people to see certain things about yourself or certain aspects of yourself. But I do feel that you're going to go back to feeling like yourself. Another thing I'm getting is that maybe somebody who had been hiding from you, blocking you, or didn't trust you is returning. They're coming back. It's possible that this person is wanting to start over with you. I do feel like there is some sort of soulmate energy here. Maybe somebody is your soulmate. Yeah. I feel like somebody is your soulmate and somebody is like opening up to you. Maybe this person has been covering up or how they feel or hiding. But they're going to open up. There's still a need to be more mature about how situations are handled. I don't know if you have been handling things in an immature way or somebody else, but I feel like there's a need to still handle things in a mature way. Okay, it's weird because I see new beginnings, which means you're having to let go or separate from maybe past situations. It could be that you're having to move. It just seems like you're having to sever ties with what's familiar. It's another way of just having to get out of your comfort zone. I kind of feel too like the universe is going to take you away from what isn't working in your life anymore. Maybe you're trying to hold on to something and it's like it's time for you to do something new. It's time for you to let this go, whatever it is, a relationship, a job, your living situation. I feel like you're trying to hold on to it, not realizing that the universe is trying to guide you to something new. It's like, hey, like, it's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to leave. This is being offered to you. And I kind of feel like you initially have been trying to turn your back on what the universe is trying to show you, or, you know, ignore your own intuition. But yeah, I do feel like it's time for you to sever ties with your past. And it's time for you to develop something new, whether that is, like I said, a relationship or career. Yeah. Time to move on is just basically the message I keep getting for you. Time to move on. You've fulfilled some sort of purpose. You completed a chapter. You completed a mission. Whatever this lesson was, is been fulfilled. Yeah. I feel like it's not meant for you to just like sit in one place. Like, even though you're comfortable, it's like, okay, nope. It's like, you can't just stay here now. You have to evolve. And this is like, you know, your lesson never ends, or the journey never ends. Maybe you want it to, but it's like, no, the journey never ends. Especially if you're enlightened. You know, if you are asleep, you probably, you know, you don't have to worry about certain things that are just like difficult. You just go on with life. You don't notice certain things. But if you are enlightened, you know, it can be painful, these journeys. And you might always just feel like, well, I just did that journey, or I thought I did this. It's like the lessons just keep going. yes, granted, some lessons aren't going to be as difficult as others, but yeah. If you've also been very dependent on someone, it's time for you to be independent. There's also a possibility that someone is coming into your life, but they are going away from their familiar, you know, whatever they have been used to. They're being taken away from that and they're coming into your life, and it's going to be something new. And I'm seeing 33. So you might see synchronicities of threes. I feel like there is something significant in regards to communication and travel coming up for you. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe you've been resistant to change. You've been trying to ignore something, especially like your intuition. Also may have been in denial about some things. But it's like you're being pushed into this new life, this new direction or path. Something else I was getting. Yeah, and then if this is talking about a love situation, there is someone who's been having a hard time expressing themselves. And eventually this person will open up. It's like they're being forced to. Now, I kind of feel too like somebody is wanting to come back into your life, but maybe they've been blocked from social media, unless you have been trying to find somebody, but either they have you blocked or they've just been having, you know, things are private. It's possible too that somebody has been trying to speak or communicate on behalf of another person because you have them blocked. Somebody has been distant because of their fear of rejection. So somebody has just been quiet or just distant. Especially if there was anything going on between earth and air. And water too. Somehow water is tied into this. I feel like people are talking about you from a distance. It could be good or bad, but I don't know. It's making me. What is that old wives' tale when somebody's talking about you? Is that like when? No, that's not when your hand itching. That's when you get money. Whatever that old wives' tale is when somebody's talking about it. Maybe it's ringing ears. I don't know, but I kind of feel like somebody's talking about you, and you get like a little sign that somebody is or a confirmation. I feel that there's also been a clash of egos. Maybe you've been wanting someone to initiate communication and that person feels like you should be the one initiating communication. So it just ends up like nobody's talking to nobody then. But people are only hurting themselves because they really want to talk, but they're denying themselves. Someone has a tendency to say things that are too hurtful or painful to hear. It might not even be that someone is trying to hurt you. It may just be that this person is too honest, like they don't have a filter, or the way they deliver information is just kind of like, ouch. Somebody's been keeping their distance or like in hiding because they've been healing. If you get fired, you might really be wondering why that had to happen. Like you're just like having a hard time accepting that. And I just keep getting that the universe is ready for you to go in a new direction. I keep feeling like somebody is wanting to be independent or wanting to do something that they're passionate about, but there is someone who keeps saying discouraging things, or trying to block someone from living their life in a sense, or doing what they want to do. I also get the energy of someone's ex that keeps like it's not really stringing along, but it's just like the mentality, if I can't have you, then nobody can. So I kind of feel like somebody is trying to block you from finding happiness or finding love, because there's a bitterness there, or some sort of resentment. And it also could be coming from you. Maybe you're aware of that. You're like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I feel like somebody wants to keep you a child. So I feel like something can happen either way. Either there is a relationship that is over, or there's a relationship that is beginning. It could be that what's happening is that somebody is leaving a relationship to enter another one, or just ends up in a relationship after a separation. If you're in a long distance relationship and you guys have been suffering through it, there's a strong possibility that the person is traveling or relocating to be closer to you. In a living situation, I feel that either someone is moving out or someone is moving in. There could be some big changes coming to the home. I also feel that someone has been torn and unable to make some sort of decision. But I feel like somebody is ready to make a decision. Especially if somebody in a love situation, if someone was holding on to two people because they could not let go or they weren't ready to let go of the other person. I feel like somebody is like, I'm ready to let go of this person and move on. Not only are they ready, I feel like it's just law of nature. I feel like it's time. There is nothing that's going to support this relationship that has dissolved. It's like, okay, the lessons have been learned. That's it. No more karma between you two. Time to separate. So I kind of feel like the universe is like forcing someone to leave behind an old relationship in the first place because it's time to start this new relationship. So this could be why someone is coming into your life, because the universe is taking them away from somebody. Yeah. You also could have been torn in regards to a new home that you wanted to move into, or a new city. And I feel like you're going to find your place, or it finds you. You're going to have whatever it is you're meant to have. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.